We have got to stop shaming our feelings. We are humans. We can feel any kind of feeling and it's not good or bad. They are automatic responses. You don't have a choice over how you feel about something. And that's hard. It can be frustrating because, like, I don't want to feel this way. But you do have a choice of where you put your focus and your attention and the story you tell. The story you tell about a feeling, the story you tell about a situation. So you don't get to choose the automatic feelings that come up. And if you don't get to choose those, why would you make any kind of self-judgment based on those, right? But when you notice how you're feeling, just pause and notice what you're thinking, because you're probably not thinking a very supportive thought. The story you're starting to tell about whatever it is you're thinking about or whatever happened or whatever, what's going on in your mind is cultivating those feelings. But you didn't consciously choose to think those thoughts or feel that feeling. It just happened. And now that you notice it, that's your power. So there's no judgment. We don't need to judge. We can just say, oh, now I see what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it. Now I see what I'm thinking. I'm noticing it. Now I can choose what I want instead. And that means more often than not, that you're going to have to just drop whatever story you're telling because it's not feeling good. You don't have to jump in and try to change it all around and like flip thoughts. That works sometimes, but you don't have to try to just completely go against everything that you're thinking and say the opposite. You just have to tune in and say, what thought, what focus, where can I put my attention? That feels better, right? Because judging a thought is really just compounding problem on problem, negativity on negativity, and it's not getting you anywhere. It's just pushing a feeling further down until it's subconscious because you're so ashamed of feeling the feeling, or you don't want to feel the feeling, so much so that you are literally taking it out of your conscious awareness, but it's not going away. It's just becoming subconscious. And what happens when we have subconscious feelings that we won't process is that they are dying to come up and they just keep creating experiences, thoughts, feelings, desperate to be felt, right? They just keep these stories coming up and they're just always trying to express, and we just keep shoving them down. And then we're living in this cycle of resistance and frustration. And we just got to feel the feeling and let it go because there is no shame to any feeling, truly. So when you notice that happening, just let the feeling be there. We're not trying to like push it anywhere. We just acknowledge it, drop the thought that's creating it, and focus on a thought that feels better. And the more you practice that, the easier it gets. The easier it gets to feel even more difficult feelings that maybe need to be felt. And the more fluid and flowing your emotions and your life is, and you don't have this criticism going on in your mind about what you're doing, what you're feeling, how you're thinking. It just kind of, you can see it and let it go, and it becomes a much more peaceful way to be. So I'm wishing you all the very best. Please take care.